Hello and welcome to another update video about Ether. Ether is following the overall bullish projection on the daily time frame. We seem to be taking the direct path higher towards, basically you see the levels here on the daily time frame, which are relevant: 4060, 4521, 4529. They seem to be relevant levels here for circle wave 3. But we'll see how it develops. The subwaves could lead to further extensions. Okay, so you know that my view for Ether has been for a while that we should get to 8 to 12K. Now it's literally only just started, okay, as it seems. And the $3,100 level that I made you aware about here, the 78.6 extension, I explained if we do see a sustained break above that level, and I think it is sustained, and it maintains above that level. Okay, maybe not the exact dollar amount, because it's not exact science. Yeah, it's a mix of art and science. This technical analysis stuff. But if we get a break above it and hold there, and don't get a rejection in the region around it, it suggests that we go up directly, and we will not see a nice and healthy deep wave 2, because at some point we had 3 already. This chart has given us 3 1-2 setups, and every wave 2 was less deep than the one before. So at some point it's just gonna go. Okay, it's just gonna go, and we hopefully are now in this process, because if we are not, Ether has a bit to catch up over Bitcoin. It has quite a bit to catch up. It's not exactly catching up yet. It's moving, but it should really do a bit more. So let's see. It's going to be interesting. I'm not ruling out a deep wave 2 at this stage. I'm still observing it as an alternative. I've got it listed on the 1 hour chart. But at the moment, focus is on higher. I mean, there are a few milestones here on the chart. Certainly 3,416 is sort of 100% extension level, is always an important one. Okay, pay attention to that. 3,580 is the last swing high here from April 22. And then, 3.8K, 4K, 4.5K. So I don't want to spend too much time discussing this. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. Here you see the detailed move from the January lows. We have 5 waves up in the yellow count, but this is only the alternative at this stage, as I mentioned in my last videos. So I have to adjust the support area. But if a deeper pullback starts, for example, driven by Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is now due a wave 4 correction at some point, hasn't started yet most likely, then we could see this wave 2 pullback, and it could take the price into the region between 2,367 and 2,795. That's a wave 2. However, because of the extensions higher, and bear in mind, I mean, for the yellow count, this range here was relevant. Okay, the price spent some time below it. Okay, pushed into it. Now we're at the next level. So, I mean, again, it could still get rejected. Okay, it would only be the alternative at this stage, because it has become more likely that we're going to follow the more aggressive path directly, but it's not guaranteed. I also cannot predict if we get this wave 2. You know, it's not, I don't have a crystal ball. I go with the trend. And what I told you is, if we get a break above 3,100, I'm going to track a much more direct pathway. And you have to consider that. That doesn't mean, for example, from a technical point of view, that people who thought about selling might have not sold everything, or just a little bit, you know, that what that exactly means, how the analysis translates to actionable, I don't know, stuff, you know, trading stuff for your portfolio decisions. Well, that's always an individual decision, isn't it? But the idea is that, we could still get this deeper pullback, but as I mentioned yesterday only, it still takes actually a break below 2,877 to suggest that this wave 2 has started. Maybe earliest indication 3,040, a break below that level. But until then, I'm focusing on higher, more directly. I guess later we'll know more. But here on the smaller time frame, we have some other levels to watch. And I gave you some relevant ones for the daily. But here, 4,340, 4,560, which, to be honest, are very similar to the ones on the daily. They're just different measurement. So we have some good confluence around 4,500, as it seems. I will keep watching that for you, but the bullish potential on the ETH chart is currently being fulfilled. What you need to be aware of, this price channel is still there, and it's currently acting as resistance. So absolutely, I mean, we are at the next resistance level, but a breakout to the upside could send us here to that next swing high. And bear in mind, even if we get a rejection here somewhere, it's not going to turn into a bearish market until we get further evidence for that. And it could still be bullish, just a deeper pullback, for example, in yellow wave 2. And support is now between 2,367 and 2,795. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.